Hi guys, I hope you're really well. Alors salut tout le monde, j'espère que vous allez tous très bien. So I just had a really shitty experience. Alors moi je viens d'avoir une expérience de merde quoi. So not literally just now actually, I'm just seeing my two friends who are returning to Germany and Italy respectively. Hang on, can they see me on the crossing? Est-ce qu'ils arrivent à me voir? On a traversé. Passage piéton, pardon. Traverser, like a crossing of like a water thing. Yeah, so là, littéralement juste maintenant parce que voilà, je viens de voir mes deux amis qui vont rentrer chez eux, donc en Allemagne et en Italie. So anyway, I went swimming, so pardon the frizzy hair. Alors j'ai fait de la natation, donc voilà, veuillez excuser les frisottis. And fine. And my Italian, my German, my Russian friend, who's going back to Germany, is dating my Italian friend, who's going back to Italy. Donc alors mon ami russe qui va bientôt rentrer en Allemagne, il sort avec voilà ma copine italienne qui va rentrer en Italie. And I'd seen him, I hadn't seen her. Alors lui je l'avais vu, mais elle je l'avais pas vu. So I messaged him saying, oh I feel a bit bad, I haven't seen Tatiana. Yes, she's Italian, but she's almost got like more of a Russian name than him. Donc, ouais, tu vois, je m'en veux parce que, voilà, toi je t'ai vu, mais j'ai pas vu la Tatiana. C'est quand même bizarre parce que lui il est russe, mais elle a un prénom plutôt russe. So I decided to get the tube very quickly, and they were like, yeah, let's meet in a hotel, which we really like, near to their flat. Alors, oui, alors j'ai décidé de prendre le métro pour se voir effectivement, enfin pour qu'on puisse se voir quand même dans un hôtel près de leur appartement. I was supposed to be cooking them dinner this evening, but she's decided to sort of sublet, well no, not sublet because she owns, she's decided to let out her flat. Alors j'étais censé, thank you very much, faire à manger pour eux ce soir, mais elle a décidé de louer, sous-louer son appartement. So she needed to take care of that, and she needed to buy a microwave because she doesn't basically eat. Alors elle a décidé, elle a dû acheter un micro-ondes parce que largement elle ne mange pas. So everything's fine, and I take the tube and I go down into the tube, and yeah, I'm actually speaking to this lady opposite me because why did she start speaking to me? I think she started asking me about, I think I had a coffee cup from a certain brand, and I think she's asking me, oh that was it, I had a cup from Pret a Manger, and she was asking me if I was signed up to the Pret a Manger like loyalty system where you get a shitload of free coffee per month or something. Oui, alors donc effectivement j'avais une tasse de Pret à Manger, elle m'a demandé si je m'étais inscrit, ou si j'étais inscrit à ce système, et j'ai dit non, and I said no. All of a sudden the train stops. Alors tout soudainement le train, le métro s'arrête. Fine, I know a lot of people don't like that, alors voilà, ça va, je sais qu'il y a quand même des gens qui l'aiment pas. It was between stations, it was in the dark, alors c'était entre les stations, c'était dans le noir, and you know, we're waiting there for 6 minutes, alors on attend là 6 minutes, and then we hear like a message from the sort of the voice, the formal voice, like of the driver, but I wasn't sure if it was the driver or if it was like central transport. Alors j'entends chauffeur, j'étais pas sûr que ce soit, enfin elle, because it's a woman, enfin le transport central, and she says, I'm really sorry, there's been an incident, we'll be moving as soon as possible. Elle s'est excusée, elle a dit ouais alors messieurs dames je suis désolé, on a eu un incident, on va essayer de continuer aussitôt que possible. And I'm fine with that, you know, when I get all of this business. Alors moi tu vois, ça va, je comprends que ça arrive, but I suddenly, I'll be honest with you, the first thing I thought of was somebody very special and precious to me who freaking doesn't do public transport. Alors j'ai pensé à quelqu'un de très précieux, parce que lui il fait pas le transport en commun. He does some lines, but it's just not a comfortable experience for him. Alors il fait certaines lignes, mais c'est pas une expérience confortable pour lui. And then this goes on, and we're stuck there. So to basically, you know, cut to the chase, pour raccourcir l'affaire, we're there an hour. On est là 1 heure. We are there an hour. On est là 1 heure. And so when they announced that there'd been an incident, so I see this girl opposite me and I see that she's clearly not too well. Alors je regarde cette fille en face de moi et je vois que ça va pas. Not the same one as the mother and the daughter that we've been talking to about the coffee cups. Alors pas les mêmes que la mère et la fille avec qui j'avais parlé des tasses de café. And I could just sort of see that this girl was just having a little bit of difficulty breathing. Alors j'ai noté, j'ai remarqué que cette fille effectivement elle avait du mal à respirer un tout petit peu. And I thought, okay, bit of a panic attack, voilà, crise de nerfs, whatever. And I was like, okay, let's just give it a minute because you don't want to harass people. Alors on va quand même, voilà, lui donner 1 minute parce qu'on ne veut pas non plus harceler tout le monde. And then I thought, no, 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 she's not in a good place. Non, 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 ça va pas. So I was like, I went over, I didn't want to embarrass her. Alors, tu vois, je me suis approché d'elle, je voulais pas non plus lui foutre à la honte. And I was like, hi, listen, and you try not to say panic attack. You don't say, are you having a panic attack? Because that word causes a panic attack. Alors j'essaie de ne pas le dire parce que ce mot, ça, effectivement, ça va quand même créer un problème, provoquer toutes sortes de problèmes. So I said to her, are you okay? Is there anything I can do right now? I said, do you want us to come out of the carriage? Do you want us to leave you alone? Do you want to talk to me? Do you want to hold my arm, my hand? Do you want to punch me? What's going to help you? J'ai dit, qu'est-ce qu'on peut faire? Est-ce qu'on peut vous laisser toute seule? Est-ce qu'on peut, voilà, est-ce que tu veux quand même, est-ce que vous voulez quand même prendre la main? Ma main, est-ce que vous voulez qu'on vous laisse? Est-ce que vous, voilà, dites-moi ce que vous voulez. Tell me what you want. And she said, no, no, I'm fine, I'm fine, I'm fine, trying to keep her shit together. Elle a dit, non, non, ça va, en essayant quand même de stabiliser la situation, de rester bien calme. Good for her. Because you can't give in to this kind of shit. Parce qu'on ne peut pas céder. Hang on. God, I've had my freaking fill of emergency vehicles. So, then the driver announces again, oh, I'm really sorry, there has been a bit of an incident with the train ahead, so we're going to be here for quite a while. Alors, elle annonce, messieurs, dames, on a eu quand même un incident. Malheureusement, je regrette de vous informer qu'on sera là encore quand même un certain moment, un certain temps. Upon hearing this, she literally looks at me, seizes my arm and says, can you sing? Donc elle me regarde, elle saisit le bras, mon bras, elle dit, tu peux chanter? And I'm like, yeah, fine, what do you want me to sing? Alors moi je suis, ouais, qu'est-ce que tu veux que je chante? And she's, she's just Disney. Elle dit, Disney. And it's really weird, but we've done something from, you know, Hercule, a couple of weeks ago, in one of my dance things. Alors on avait fait quelque chose avec mon cours de jazz, on peut dire. So I thought of that, but that's not really appropriate. Alors c'est pas vraiment la bonne chanson, voilà, c'est pas approprié. And so the only song I could think of, this is going to sound so freaking weird, is because I was talking about it the other day. Alors la seule chanson à laquelle j'ai pu chanter, notice you've got the reflexive, you've got the modal verb getting in the way of the final verb, which is then still going to have its relative pronoun. So, la seule chanson à laquelle j'ai pu chanter, j'ai pu penser, was because we did it in a little French social group a couple of years ago, when I was trying to get them all to pronounce their vowels, so we sang some stuff. Alors on a fait effectivement avec notre petit groupe social en français il y a 2 ans, parce que je voulais qu'ils, en fait, je leur ai fait chanter des chansons pour vraiment bien avoir leur voyelle, quoi. And we sang A Whole New World from Aladdin, which in French is it un rêve bleu, ce rêve bleu, ce rêve bleu, you know, a whole new world, with the carpet and all of this shit, avec le tapis et cette merde. Anyway, so I was singing this badly, alors ça j'ai chanté mal, and this super fucking cool black chick who I hadn't even noticed sat next to me, just, you know, cool, just cool, just looked cool, whatever. She starts singing with me. Alors il y avait effectivement cette fille noire, cette nana, elle commence à chanter, mais elle était sublime, quoi. Jesus Christ, she sang so well. She was just Jasmine. She had the sweetest, softest, like, oh, she was just lovely. Elle avait cette voix douce. And so she starts singing. Elle commence à chanter. Other people were kind of starting to, you know, clap. D'autres personnes ont commencé à applaudir, and I'm like, whoa, no, because we don't want to kind of make this a big spectacle. I don't want to make this loud, because that's not what the other chick wants. Alors je veux pas non plus que ça devienne un spectacle, parce que c'est pas non plus ce qu'elle veut, l'autre fille. And then I realised that because of the direction of the train, that we walked kind of down towards the, so we couldn't leave the train, but I realised that one end of the train on the kind of tracks was probably closer to where there was daylight. Alors je me suis rendu compte en fait que l'autre côté, l'autre bout du train était quand même, la voie, les rails étaient plutôt là où il y avait de la lumière. So I thought I'll go in that direction. Donc j'ai pris cette direction. And yeah, I got a signal because I was supposed to be meeting my friends, and I imagine they were worried parce que en fait finalement j'ai enfin eu une connexion parce que voilà, parce que mes amis m'attendaient. So I send a WhatsApp. Alors j'envoie un WhatsApp. You know, and I go back to where I was. Alors, je reviens, and I say to everybody in my carriage, alors je dis tout le monde dans mon wagon là, and I'm saying, by the way, you can get a connection there. You know, there's a signal there. Donc j'ai dit, ouais, il y a une connexion, un réseau, il y a du réseau là. And there's like this massive crowd of people who rush to go and send their loved ones a message, because presumably they're kind of a little bit emotional because they've been trapped underground for an hour, thinking they might be about to like burn to death or something. Et alors j'annonce quand même à tout le monde que c'est possible, et voilà, ils se dépêchent tous, et ils sont quand même un tout petit peu émotifs parce que j'imagine après avoir passé une heure, enfin j'imagine que si on pense qu'on va quand même brûler vif, enfin c'est so yeah, and then this girl doesn't look happy with this situation. Alors la fille elle a pas l'air contente because obviously everybody had to run past. So that was a bit shit. But then, yeah, and then we got out, and I just thought, oh my gosh, I got out. How many times have people been trapped in things where they haven't been able to get out? Et je me suis dit, tiens, alors moi j'ai pu sortir, mais enfin, des fois quand des gens ils n'ont pas pu s'en sortir, quoi. So I was thinking of, like, you know, the King's Cross fire, which is awful. Alors l'incendie à la gare de King's Cross, c'était affreux. You know, I was thinking of obviously 9/11. Alors évidemment j'ai pensé au 11 septembre, which is just obviously hell, l'enfer. So it's like, and again, you know what this does when you see this kind of situation and you think, shit, there really is a problem. We're here an hour now, and she keeps saying there's been an incident. You sort of think, oh my gosh, and you do think of the bond that you love, don't you? Alors tu penses à celui que t'aimes, you know, and all the things you're not going to let happen, and you're going to make an effort, and you're going to do certain things. Alors tu penses à tout ce que tu vas faire, des choses que tu vas pas laisser arriver, quoi, tu vois. So it's like, that's kind of interesting in itself. So yeah, so anyway, thank God for Disney, voilà, because without that we wouldn't have been able to calm the girl down. And oh, and then this is the thing I forgot to tell you. Alors, effectivement, la petite partie, j'ai oublié de vous dire. So I then walk towards, and so the voice that we could hear was French. Alors, la voix qu'on a pu entendre était française. So when I'm on the, you know, the platform and all of this business, alors, okay, I go to find the sort of, the driver's sort of like cab. Alors, j'essaie de trouver, enfin, la cabine de, or had she gotten off at that point? No, I go towards the front of the train. Alors j'avance. And I see the doors open. Alors je vois toutes les portes ouvertes. And I say, excuse me, was it your voice that we heard? Alors excuse-moi, c'était votre voix? And she said, yes. And I said, vous êtes bien française, like you're French? And she said, oui. And I said, okay, what's your name? I'm going to write a letter. You know, you deserve some form of a, I don't know, something, a bonus or something, I don't know. Alors j'ai dit, alors vous appelez comment? Je vais quand même écrire une lettre, vous méritez comme un bonus, quelque chose de bien. And her name was, I'm going to say it now so I don't forget it, Sandrine Carpentier. Sandrine Carpentier. Yep. Bloody marvellous. Just a voice trying her best to calm everybody down. Whenever she had any information, she'd share it. Quand elle avait des informations, elle était prête à les partager. Yeah, just a cool chick, une nana bien sympa, quoi. So yeah, so God, awful. And the only thing I can think is I normally I drink quite a lot of water. I'm on this mission at the moment to try and, you know, look more refreshed. So I'm trying to drink more water. Alors c'est ma mission en ce moment, effectivement, d'avoir l'air un peu moins vieillard, quoi. And normally I kind of like to go to the bathroom fairly often. Alors j'aime quand même me faire pisser assez souvent. But for once I didn't need to. Alors pour une fois j'ai pas eu besoin. Because the only thing that I could think was like, I don't know, that would have just been awful, wouldn't it? Ça aurait été affreux. So thank God. Anyway guys, loads of love. If you find the channel useful, please remember to click subscribe. Alors merci de vous abonner à ma petite chaîne. Remember that there's the podcasts. There's a coffee link normally underneath most videos, which allows you to give me a little donation if you wish to buy me a little cheeky coffee to keep all of this going. Alright guys, take care, speak soon, loads of love.